Ozians, how many of you grew up in 1989 or in the early 90s and remember these action figures by Multi-Toys? Comment below and let me know. But let's have a look at one of those sets that came out, included all of the action figures in this collector's set. And that would be this set, The Wizard of Oz Posable Collection by Multi-Toys. In 1989, for the film's 50th anniversary, they decided that they were going to release a series of action figures. They also did play sets, and they individually carded these and sold these. But this was a set that was available, as you can see by the sticker here from Toys R Us. Rest in peace, Toys R Us. Oh, such a big part of my childhood. $9.99. So this was a $10 gift set that came out, and it is so cool. Let's check out the back. As many of you may remember, that classic logo and those film strips with the scenes from the film, and that 50th anniversary logo. This was such a big part of my childhood, and maybe yours. Comment below, let me know if you remember having these or if you had them as a kid. Absolutely love the set. They're really cool. Let's get a closer look. Look at Glinda. They did a pretty good job on her. They have the Cowardly Lion here. Now, they only had a few points of posability and articulation, and that would be at the arms and the head, and like Dorothy at the legs, and Scarecrow and Tin Man and Lion had that the articulation of the legs. But outside of that, they did come with their little accessories, like a basket with Toto in it, as you can see there. And the Scarecrow had his diploma in his hand that didn't come out of his hand. And we have an axe and the broom and her wand. And how cool was that? I absolutely love this set. It was a very fond childhood memory. Comment below if you have the same memories of playing with this as a child. Another one of my favorites in my collection from my childhood. I absolutely love playing with this, and I have so many great memories. I also had the play sets that came out a few years later in like the mid-90s. We'll cover those later in another video. But Multi-Toys would go on continuing their Oz line and create such things as plastic ruby slippers, puppets, full-size Barbie dolls, and things like that. We'll cover those in the future videos on this channel. But if you liked what you saw today, hit that heart over here. If you have any questions about what you saw, hit those 3 little dots over here. And thank you so much for your time today. And as always, I'll see you on the other side of the rainbow. Bye!